Third type is based upon the mode of polymerization. Okay, so under this section we will learn about two kinds of polymers. The two kinds of very important, they are important. These two kind of are addition polymers. In them the small parts are added to each other, simply added. And the second type is the condensation polymers. In the second type, as we have already seen, that the smaller parts are added with the removal of H2O or alcohol or some other kind of unit. So the first one, that is the addition polymers. So in them what happens is that the repeated addition of a large number of same or different kind of monomers which have either a double bond or a triple bond. So the monomeric units, the monomers, have either a double bond or a triple bond. Okay, the monomers are added to each other. Monomers are added to each other, simply added to each other. So the example I have is the formation of polythene. So CH2 double bond CH2, that is ethene. You have to take n molecules of ethene. This section goes under the reaction. After the reaction you get a single molecule of polythene. So in these kinds of types, what happens is that you should either have a double bond or a triple bond. So what happens is that suppose you consider a single molecule of ethene. That's a single ethene molecule. You have to break one bond and you have to form two. Okay, so now these two electrons are, so it is one part, then take one more smaller part like this, take one more CH2 part like this, and now you have to add them. This one has one electron, this one has one electron, make a bond. This has one electron, this has one electron, make a bond. So in this way you add n molecules of ethene to form a molecule of polythene. Okay, one more example I have is that suppose you have CH2 double bond CH, single bond CH, double bond CH2. You have to take n number of these molecules, add it with CH2 double bond CH, then C6H5, and you have to take n molecules of this, and now it undergoes the process of addition, reaction, polymerization. So what will happen in the end? Let's count it. So this bond will break into one electron over here, one electron over here. This bond will into one electron over here, one electron over here. Just add these two electrons, add these electrons over here. So make one bond for this end, CH2 over here, single bond. Over here we have a single bond plus one more bond formed, so CH, double bond CH. Over here I have a CH2 bond. In this case, this bond breaks into one electron over here, one electron over here. These two make a bond, so double bond, so one bond, single bond, CH2, single bond CH, C6H5, and one bond over here, this end. So this has a common name of BUNAS. Okay. Now let's learn about the second section under this, the second type. The second type is condensation polymer. I have already explained this, that the two different kind of, suppose one of them has a amine group, NH2 group, the other one has a COOH group, they add with each other, we see a molecule of H2O is removed out of them, and you form a bond in them, and if you just add it n number of times, you get a polymer. So the repeated units between a bifunctional monomer unit with the elimination of a small molecule of water, alcohol, ammonia forms this. So the most important sections are that the monomers are bifunctional, and by this bifunctional I mean that a single monomer, suppose I take an example of CH2N, CH2 a single monomer is bifunctional. It contains at least two groups, two amine groups, two COOH group, one amine, one COOH group, anything, but it should be at least two. And we see a removal of H2O, alcohol, ammonia, NH3, etc. So suppose I take the example of formation of nylon 6,6. So the first kind of it's the first block. The second block is the reactions happens in them. This NH2, you have to remove one hydrogen from the amine group. You have to remove a OH group from the acid group. The OH and the H adds and a H2O molecule is removed out of the reaction. The rest you have to just add them. So it forms like this, a single bond NH, CH2, 6 NH, then CO, CH2 4, CO, and then this end. And this molecule is termed as nylon 6,6. And it is used a lot. and in the end you get 2n minus 1 molecules of H2O. Okay, so that's the end of the third part.
Thank you for watching. Visit us at needbook.in.